What if the kindest person in the village was also the unhappiest? What if every time he said yes to someone else, he quietly said no to himself? People called him generous, honest, helpful, but they never noticed that every favor they asked for took away another piece of his own life. Until one ordinary morning, he finally said one simple word: no. That single word shocked an entire village. Some people became angry, some walked away, but that one word gave him something he had never owned before: freedom. This is the story of a boy who spent years making everyone happy, until he discovered that real kindness begins with respecting yourself. Chapter 1: The Boy Who Could Never Refuse. In the forgotten village of Ashbrook, hidden between old forests and misty hills, lived a quiet 14-year-old boy named Aiden. Everyone loved Aiden. If an old woman needed water, Aiden carried it. If a farmer needed help, Aiden worked until sunset. If children wanted someone to finish their chores, Aiden smiled and agreed. He never complained. He never argued. He never refused. The villagers often said, "If you ask Aiden, he'll always help." At first, that sounded like the greatest compliment. But compliments slowly became expectations. Soon people stopped asking politely. They simply assumed Aiden would sacrifice his own time. Every day his own dreams became smaller while everyone else's became larger. Yet Aiden kept smiling because he believed something his late mother had told him. A good person never disappoints anyone. He misunderstood her words. He believed disappointing anyone, even for a good reason, made him a bad person. Chapter 2: The Cost of Always Saying Yes. One morning, Aiden planned to study with the village teacher. Before he left, a merchant stopped him. "Carry these sacks." Then another villager asked, "Fix my fence." A child asked, "Can you help me catch my goat?" Another asked, "Watch my shop." The entire day disappeared. When the sun set, Aiden finally reached the school. The doors were closed. His chance was gone. He smiled anyway. It's okay. But inside, something hurt. That night, he looked at the stars and whispered, "Why am I always tired?" Chapter 3: The Stranger Who Said No. Weeks later, an old traveler arrived. His name was Master Rowan. Unlike everyone else, he politely refused unnecessary requests. When villagers asked him to carry things he didn't need to, he smiled. No, kindly, calmly, without guilt. The strange part? People respected him more. Aiden couldn't understand. How can someone say no and still be kind? Master Rowan smiled, then asked one question. Tell me, Aiden, when was the last time you said yes to yourself? Aiden couldn't answer. Chapter 4. The empty well. Master Rowan led Aiden to an old village well. The well was completely dry. You cannot give people water. From an empty well, he dropped one pebble inside. Silence. If you spend your whole life filling everyone else's bucket, who fills yours? That single sentence echoed inside Aiden's heart. Chapter 5. The Hardest Word. The next morning, a wealthy farmer demanded, "Come work in my field." Aiden's hands trembled. His heart raced. Everyone watched. Slowly, and he whispered, "I'm sorry." "No." Silence. The farmer became angry. Several villagers shook their heads. Some whispered, "Aiden has changed." Others called him selfish. That single word felt heavier than carrying stones. He almost cried. But Master Rowan simply smiled. Good. Chapter 6. The people who left over the next weeks. Many people stopped visiting. The people who only liked Aiden because he always obeyed disappeared. At first, he thought he had lost everyone. Then something surprising happened. The few people who remained loved him even more. Not because he always agreed, but because he was honest. For the first time, his friendships became real. Chapter 7. the life he almost lost months later. Aiden finally had time to study, to read, to build furniture, to help when he truly wanted to. Not because he was afraid, but because he chose to. Years passed. He became the village's finest craftsman. People traveled from distant kingdoms to learn from him. One afternoon, and the same wealthy farmer returned. He apologized. "I thought kindness meant saying yes." Aiden smiled. "No. Kindness means telling the truth with respect." Final chapter. The bridge of self-respect. Master Rowan and Aiden stood on an old wooden bridge at sunrise. The mentor handed Aiden a small carved wooden key. There are many prisons. The strongest one is the fear of disappointing people. The key has only one word. Aiden looked at the key, carved into the wood. One simple word. No. Master Rowan smiled. When you learn to say no to what steals your peace, you finally say yes to your own life. Powerful ending. People often believe that saying no is selfish, but sometimes saying no to endless demands means saying yes to your dreams. You cannot protect everyone. You cannot please everyone. You cannot carry every burden. The strongest people are not those who always sacrifice themselves. They are the ones who know when kindness becomes self-destruction. Remember this: every yes costs something. So choose carefully, because your time, your peace, and your life are precious. And sometimes, the most powerful word you will ever learn is simply no.